Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the Ghetto Garage. Today we're going to be working on my 98 Toyota 4Runner. I'm going to show you how to replace the battery. Now, the battery should be a pretty much universal job across most cars. The only differences will be where it's located and how it's secured. Most cars are going to have your battery right under the hood, but there are a select few that they're back in the trunk. If you can figure it out, this video should still help you through that. I'm going to need for this vehicle a 10mm socket, a 12mm socket, and I'm also going to use a pipe fitting brush to clean up the connections. I'll show you how to do that later on. So first things first, you got to locate the battery. On the Toyota 4Runner 3rd Gen, it's going to be driver's side, front corner, under the hood. Real easy to find, real easy to get at. And you're going to need a 12mm socket to take off a bolt right here that holds this strap across, keeping the battery in place. So here we go. So once you get this little guy out, set that somewhere you won't lose it. And you're going to be able to just move this, wiggle it to the side. There's a little hole back in here that this hook will fit into, and it kind of wedges it on this side, and then when you screw it down, tightens it up. We'll show you more about that when we put it back together. Next step on this one is going to be grab your 10mm socket, and I use a long socket because this is kind of a tight space to get into. You're going to remove the negative connection. Pull that off. I like to bend it back so it's not going to touch the battery. You can even kind of set it to the side and tuck it in somewhere. Next, you're going to pull the red cover off the positive terminal so you can get at this bolt. You're going to pop that off and get that out of your way. Now, simply lift the battery out. Plop your new battery in. Now, if this were any of my other vehicles and not a spare, I would have opted for a better battery. However, this one's cheap and it's my spare truck. Not too worried about it. So Walmart had the best deal and we're gonna go from there. Before you reconnect the terminals, take your pipe cleaning tool and get it in. This will help you create a better connection between this and the post. I'm going to do it on both sides. Help prevent corrosion and hopefully make things last a little longer. So now we're going to hook it back up, reverse of how we took it apart. Get the positive on the positive terminal. Grab your ratchet. Make sure this is good and tight. This is not something you're going to want to have come loose on you going down the road. Get the cover back on. That side's good. Now we'll take our negative. Get that on there. Good to go. Okay, so now to get this strap back in place, you're going to take this little hook and get it down. There's a hole right in the middle of the battery that it loops into, and this squares up on the top. Line it up with the hole right here. Get your 12mm bolt back in there. Now, we're good to go. We'll fire it up, make sure it runs. Hopefully this video helped you with whatever you're working on, but if you have more questions, feel free to add a comment down below. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.